We are here with Laurie Criger and Cameron Carlton from Uncommon Grounds, and you have brought some items. Now, it's good to have you back because we like to help our businesses get out the word of what they have to offer, especially at Christmas time. But you have brought an assortment of things, so why don't you tell us a little bit about what Uncommon Grounds has?
Well, today I brought some of our pastries with us, and I had to bring you a brownie.
Yes,
I always
you
have
did.
to bring you a brownie.
My babe.
So I've just brought some of our cookies that we do. Of course, we do all kinds of pastries, cheesecakes and pecan bars and lemon bars and.
Now, is that year-round or just around Christmas time?
Those are year-round.
Okay.
Year-round. And but I thought we'd just kind of highlight some of our cookies today. I don't think I've even brought any in before. So
they won't leave either.
They won't be leaving.
I want you to look at those cookies. That's not just a cookie. That is a cookie.
I actually have people come in and ask what flavor our scones are, because that's what they look like sometimes. But they are just really, really
How thick they are,
big,
yeah.
thick cookies.
You bet.
You get your money's worth on them.
And some of the varieties you have are what?
I brought with me a chocolate chip, which is more like a chocolate chunk. It has big chunks of chocolate in it. We have date walnut, snickerdoodles, a cranberry white chocolate, and she just started a new one, and it is peanut butter with toffee in it.
It's this
Oh,
one
wow.
right
And it is
here.
really
Now, I might
good.
mention your daughter does the baking.
Yes.
For Uncommon Grounds
Yes.
and does a fabulous job. And that big brownie
And
is
the
a
big
what?
brownie, it's our espresso brownie, and it does actually have espresso in it. And
And it is to die for.
they are very good and very popular.
Yummy.
Okay, that one will be
But
in my
that-
stomach later.
Obviously, it's Uncommon Grounds, which has a coffee type name, you know, and you do have coffees there as
We
well.
do. A lot of people don't realize that we do sell our coffee by the pound. So all of our great brewed coffees that we have and serve every day, we can sell those by the pound or half
Okay.
pound or however much you need, really.
That's by the bean.
By the bean. We
Okay.
do have a grinder if you do want it ground before you leave.
Okay.
You can do that.
That is your option. We do suggest that you go out and buy a $20 grinder.
You bet.
It's a lot fresher that way when
Right.
you fix it at home.
Yeah.
And then I also brought one of our gift baskets, just a sample of what we can do for Christmas time. It won't be too late by the time this is aired that they could still order a Christmas basket.
Okay, but you
And
need to order those in advance.
You do. Give us at least a couple of days, and we will be open until noon on Christmas Eve. So a couple of days' notice, but we can put whatever you really like in there. We can put cookies in there, coffee beans, teas.
Which these are the...
Now, these are the chocolate-covered espresso beans, and they are really, really good, too. Great stocking stuffer, just the bag of them.
Do those have the same effect as drinking a cup of coffee?
It actually has a coffee bean in it, so yes.
So there's some caffeine
Yes.
in there.
Yes,
Kind of like an overload
right.
if you eat too many.
It could be.
Now, you've also brought a menu because you serve...
We have so many other things. A lot of people, unfortunately, think that we just have coffee.
No.
And they'll say, well, I'm not a coffee drinker. Well, we have so much more. We serve breakfast and also lunch-type sandwiches all day long. We have, of course, our pastries. We have teas and apple cider, hot chocolate.
That's
Frozen
Annie's
drinks.
favorite.
It's so good.
And so we have a whole lot more than just our coffee.
And something that Uncommon Grounds does as well is you feature artists, both vocally and like painting
Visual.
or visual artistry. And you've just recently been having...
We did
artist.
a starving artist
Right.
show, and it was a huge success. We
Wonderful.
had, I think, 13 different artists that displayed their work,
Great.
and it was a great time. I'm going to let Cameron kind of tell a
Yeah,
little
come
bit
on,
about the
Cameron.
music.
Okay. Well, tonight, since it's airing Friday, we're going to have Jeremiah's Call. So if you're watching this after the show, come to Uncommon Grounds and watch him. He's an acoustic folk artist. He writes his own original music, and He's more Christian oriented, and he's a really nice guy. So you need to come hear him.
What time does he start?
Probably from about 7:30 to 9:30.
Okay.
Really fun guy, and he has CDs there too. And then next Friday, the 23rd, is the third annual Christmas with Cammie, at the cafe from 7 to 9. And Travis Keemer and Ty Carnellison are playing with me this year, so it's going to be a good show. Don't miss it. And then for New Year's Eve, we have the Irish band. I think.
that's actually the Friday.
Oh, the Friday, okay.
Right.
Well, the 30th of this month, we've got String Slingers. It's a 70s, 80s classic band, and it's pretty good. Mark Mansel's in it, a bunch of good people. And then Thursday, the 27th, we're having a book reading by Jesse Holcomb, and his book is called Alternator. And he's going to come.
He wrote
it, yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be coming up this month.
Okay.
You've got
So don't miss it.
lots of activity going on at Uncommon Grounds.
Always.
Exactly.
How important is having artists come into your business? I mean, does it help your business, or do you just like to do it just because you want to support that?
Both. My focus when I first opened was to have music, especially bands that are just starting up. You know, we're a small business. We don't have the venue for the big bands, but I like to feature bands that are just trying to start up. And we've just kind of, I've always had art in the shop, but we've just kind of gotten into doing some art shows. And we're hoping that after the first of the year, we can feature 4 or 5 artists a month, have a little bit of an open house, feature them for the month, and then their art will stay up for the month. And if you're, wanting to come in and purchase something, and then the next month it would change out. So hopefully we can get that going, as well as keeping our music.
Okay. All right.
Great.
And I would like to also add that we just extended our hours back. In the summertime, I kind of cut hours back a little bit just because people are traveling and not around. But we have extended back to our winter hours, so we're open till 8 o'clock at night, Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock Friday and Saturday, and 8 to 5 on Sunday.
So you can visit Uncommon Grounds 7 days a week.
Yes.
And if you're looking for an unusually unique gift, this might be what you want.
Perfect
Gift
opportunity
baskets
right here.
at Uncommon Grounds. I know that a lot of times, and I know a lot of people out there, they'll go to one store and they'll think, well, what do I need to get? You might want to just think of an alternative.
Well,
Exactly.
and I stuck a gift card. We have gift cards that can be for any amount that you'd like. They're great teachers' gifts, or just stocking stuffers, anything. But we have those available all the time.
Wonderful. And you've got some tea there too in your gift basket, so that's something you might want to give a try.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very
Laurie,
much.
Cameron, thanks
Anything
so much
else?
for being here.
No problem.
Are y'all good?
I think so.
All right.
All right.
Go to Uncommon Grounds and eat and be merry.
Okay, we'll take another break, and we'll have Scott Pendergraft from Meineke, the new car automotive service facility. I'll get it out here in just a second.
I'm watching.
Are you
Keep
really?
going.
I think it's
Keep
I
going.
think it's called Car Care, but we'll find out all about that from Scott in just a few minutes.
I'm watching you go.